Welcome back, fellow stoners, to the Sister Set podcast, your go-to spot for everything cannabis, life, love, relationships, and so much more. I'm your host, Kat, and my co-host, Alicia, is out living her best life. You already know we're riding solo today. Today, we're embarking on the journey into hearts of comfort and elevation. It's getting cold and wintry. It's time to bring in that Sesh indoors. Get ready to immerse yourself in the coziness of staying indoors, enjoying those fantastic strains. Get ready to light one up, roll one, and sit up on the couch. I hope you got all your favorite blanket nearby because we're about to create the best atmosphere that makes you feel that warm embrace that keeps you warm and cozy. So do me a favor. Take your edibles, take that big rip like that. Close your eyes and imagine this. It's a cool fall evening. You're wrapped up in the softest sweater. The air is infused with a delightful aroma of your favorite weed. Whatever the smell is it sticky? Does it have that potent flower? Just your favorite flower. Today, we're going to dive into the art of consuming cannabis indoors, creating that environment that is just that resentment of crackling over a campfire. Our goal is to help you cultivate an atmosphere where you can truly unwind, connect with yourself, and elevate your experience. So, how are we going to do that? We're already calm, we're chill, we want that vibe. And that's really what we're going here for today, is just to create that vibe. Wonderful vibe of being cozy and indoors, because, it's really hard to embrace it. And some of us do. Some of us get up in there and embrace the cold, smoke some of our favorite strains. So now let's explore the strains that will keep your cozy evening and bring it to the next level. You're all cozied up with your favorite book, or perhaps you're captivated in one of your favorite movies. But what strain is right there by your side? What are we seshing with? Well, here are 4 recommendations for the perfect cozy day sesh. Whether you're just sitting in your room, getting ready to wake and bake, or you're huddled up on the couch with a heat on and a blanket, and you got your munchies and you're ready to watch your favorite movie. These are the best cozy perfect strains for your sesh. It's Granddaddy Purple. Oh, this flower is known for its effects. Granddaddy Purple is like a warm hug for your mind and your body. It's a great berry undertones. It adds a delightful touch to your sensory experience. So this strain is really going to open up that like zenful feeling. It's going to make you feel loose and relaxed and just feel one and in tune. I find that it makes it's very sensory overload. So, if you're like me and you kind of get one tune with your body, you have a really good sesh. It'd be one of those perfect strains for you. Now we're on to Northern Lights. Oh, it is an indica dominant classic. It brings a sense of calm and tranquility. The earth and sweet notes create an ambiance that perfectly complements your cozy surroundings. This indica dominant base strain will be the best thing. If you're ready to go to sleep, you're ready to be calm, you're ready to calm your mind, no racing thoughts, just want that sesh. Say you got your blankie and you just got like the best little cup of hot cocoa and you're reading your book and you just had a good sesh. Or if you're getting ready to wind down, you're just gonna like lay in bed and bump your tunes and just kind of get into your own vibe. Northern Lights is a strain for you. But don't count this next one out, because this one is one of my favorite cozy strains of all time. Blue Dream. Can't go wrong with any Blue Dream. A balance of relaxation and euphoria. Blue Dream is a sativa dominant hybrid that enhances your mood without causing drowsiness. Ideal for those cozy sessions with your friends. So, say all the girls are coming over, we're going out, and someone decides, you know what, let's have a girls' night in. This Blue Dream is like the best sesh for that puff ass with your girls, because you can still be up partying, kind of having that girls vibe, movie nights, but you're in bed and you're relaxed. I love the Blue Dream because, as it being a sativa hybrid, it enhances your mood without the sleepiness. And for me, like, I don't have no mood strings. It's really calming. Like, if you really want that, like, you've had a really stressful day, you're overstimulated, you just kind of can't have a clear thought, Blue Dream is a strain for you, because it doesn't make you, it relaxes your body, but it doesn't make you completely drowsy. So, like, if it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you still want to stay in and have that warm, cozy sesh, Blue Dream is the thing, because you can still be productive and do the things that you need to do, but your mind and your body are in tune with each other. They're relaxed and they're calm. And I really, really love this. Now, our last cozy strain, you cannot go wrong with, and that's Girl Scout Cookie. Girl Scout Cookie has been one of those strains that I will forever go to. It's has its sweet and earthy flavor profile. Girl Scout Cookie provides a perfect balance of relaxation and creativity. It's ideal companion for those solo sets or a chill gathering. So if you are getting ready for Thanksgiving, come Christmas, where all the cousins come out, all the uncles, you know you got to run for that last walk. If all the cousins go for a walk, we're smoking some Girl Scout Cookie, because we're gonna be chill, we're gonna be okay. But like, the creativity and what it sparks out new ideas, new minds. Like, if you're creative like me, you just like want to create something. You want to, if you're like a musician, this will zen your mind in a way that you like focus on the notes and the tunes of the music. If you are more like a philosophical person and you just get stuck in your head, it helps, with those solo sessions where you're just trying to like get back into your mindset, get back into who you truly are and what you want to be. And I think that that's like the most wonderful thing that you could do, because these strains are really to relax you. These 4 strains are like the top that I've tried, that I've used in my own like journey and everything else in between. This is like meant to really just chill, not to just get caught up in the ways of the world and in your mind. Because, life is fast paced. People are fast paced. You never get a chance to actually build a momentum of saying, hey, I got to relax. Most of us are like NPCs who just rumble through life and don't actually get to process the things that we actually go through, don't process our day to day. Because if you tell me what I did last week, I probably can't let you know. So when it's that cold winter air, when it's a fally, cold winter night, we're moving this inside. I'm not freezing my ass off. But as the holiday seasons come around, so does your flower. Your flower and your strains and how you consume them, and in the way that you would, it'd be great to know in the direction in which you're going. What kind of sesh do you want? I mean, it all goes back to what the common themes that I've really gone over in these solo episodes with y'all, is like mindful consumption. Like, and when I say mindful consumption, it's different for everyone. You can consume I can take an edible and my husband take an edible, and it hits us 2 different ways. my tolerance level is probably a little bit more than theirs. Their tolerance level is more low than mine, so I consume more everything, and that's where tolerance breaks come in. And I'm really thinking about taking that tolerance break, but it comes with a lot of things. If I do take a tolerance break, it's gonna have me in a space where I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of mental illness. That cannabis truly helps me like unwind from. And so while we're trying to have this like cozy atmosphere and just things like that, it's nice to just like kind of cuddle up on the couch. I got my edibles, like my munchies. I got, everyone's got their go pretty much. I got my Cheetos, I got my soda, I got it all going on. I'm getting ready to do the things that I need to do. I feel present. I feel in the moment. And I'm warm, toasting, cuddling, watching movies with the kids on the couch. Or, I'm vibing, listening to a dope ass record, cleaning my kitchen, shaking my ass, like nobody gives a rat's ass. But these streams really bring different elements into what kind of sesh that you want. The main point of it is to be relaxed, to be one and in tune with your mind and your body, and to really just be present. I feel like these 4 strains allow you to be present. Rather, most of them are like based on the relaxation part, but also they bring other elements. So the Girl Scout cookie is gonna make you feel chill, relaxed, kind of bubbly, like, vibing with your music, kind of sesh. And then the Blue Dream is ideal for kickbacks. You roll a blunt, you roll a joint, you got a couple homies over, you guys throw a couple ones back, you have a sesh. And this is Blue Dream is like the best for puff puff pass. Puff puff pass is what we're all about here. On Sister Sesh. Like, this is what really this hybrid enhances, mood swings. It makes you more mellow, it makes you more chill. You're a very high strung person, without the droopiness and like dopiness that an indica would bring, because it is a sativa dominant in that regard, opposite to Blue Dream, which is like Northern Lights is an indica dominant. It really just like kind of brings back that like one with self. So it's like a more of like that meditational strain that like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna smoke a blunt or I'm gonna smoke this bowl and I would fucking do some cool ass yoga. Like you and them fucking leggings, and you would just stretching it out. But like, if I can roll this, I could totally see people just fucking sitting there doing some yoga, puffing a joint, doing another pose, puffing a joint, and that's fine. And that's really what Northern Lights that really brings to you, is like, it's that calm and zenful, and like, you just kind of at peace, and it relaxes you. It's really great for like racing thoughts, but nothing beats the Granddaddy Purple. The Granddaddy Purple really just, it's kind of that like a sweet berry tone, and it does have the purple flakes, and I love how sticky the strains. I love sticky weed. Like the sticky, well, not the stickier the better, but because there's some strains that don't hit right that are very sticky. This has a stickiness to it, so the terpenes and everything will really, really like fire off in your brain. That like, I feel like it's sensory overload sometimes, because you feel this tingly, calm, euphoric feeling. It's like, oh, I gotta have the giggles, and I'm super ticklish. So I'm like, whoa, I'm not on autopilot anymore. Like it really puts you in that mind space of like, oh, I'm not on autopilot anymore. And it snaps you really out of like that moment. And you get to like kind of look around. You're like, okay, my mind and my body are communicating. Not come back later kind of sign up in my mind. So we have our essentials. We're all set, right? You think that you're all set. You're not. I'm here to tell you you're not, because we're not in our woozy girl sesh era for nothing. Now that we have selected our perfect strains, let's dive down into creating the ultimate cozy atmosphere. It's not just about the strains, it's about cultivating the environment that complements your unique characteristics of who you are. So picture this as you setting the stage for a play where every element harmonizes to create a symphony of comfort and cozy sesh, like to the max. Firstly, consider the lighting. Soft, warm hues can transport the ambience of any space. So, think fairy lights, candles, those Hakata salt lamps. These not only add a visual charm, but they also create a calm atmosphere that pairs beautifully with effects of whatever strain that you've chosen. So like that will bring out into, you can have backlights, like the little twinkly lights. It kind of make that warm, zenful feel. I know like some people, they have like colorful bongs. They have, different things, depending on how you partake. So like for me, it would be like, I mostly have concentrate. So I have my pen constantly. So like if I'm running around and thing, and when I do go for a walk, um, I got I got my headphones on. I got some bomb ass album playing, whatever music processing, and if I can beat to it and I could just jam out and like put myself into the music and kind of listen to the lyrics, for me that creates that ambient space. And lighting can do that too. I like to sit in the dark and just have like my phone as like a backlight. And then I also like to have like these Sensi's on, because they bring that little, like if you have a Sensi and it has like the little backlights, that will bring like the little ambiance, or like kind of like that undertone of backlighting where it's like you left the stove light on and it lights up the room, but it doesn't feel like bright and in your face. And it kind of makes you feel like all cozy and chill. Or like if you're ready to watch a movie, have you seen those movies where like the entertainment centers, they have the little the little strip color lights where you can like connect it to your Alexa and stuff, and it kind of plays with the music or TV show in that regard. Then you just be warm and cozy and kind of have that feeling. You can grab your blankie. So, next, let's talk about textures. Plush blankets, oversized cushions, and perhaps those warm / fuzzy rugs to turn your cannabis sesh into a textile delight. Surround yourself with textures and invite you to sink in and fully embrace the relaxation that comes with the strains, what we discussed earlier. So you're going to want to get your blankie like me right now and get all comfy, get all cozy, put those fuzzy socks on. Yeah. Fuck it, girl. We're going to put our comfy clothes on, that whatever that it may be. Some of us sleep naked. Some of us have those cute little boy shorts and a tank top. Some of us have full-on leggings, like, and a crop top. Like, oh, where are my moo babies at? Where are my girls asleep in a moo? and like want to just rip one and like cough out your lung. All of that. Like, do you have, oh my God, girl, the perfect stoner hoodie needs to be like a staple. You have your stoner hoodie, and everyone was like, what's a stoner hoodie? It's the hoodie that you wear constantly. That it's like worn in. It's your go-to hoodie for everything. You'll wear it at like fucking 75-degree weather. And you wear it in the pit of fucking winter, and you'll still be cold. That is your hoodie. It is your hoodie. It's got fucking burn marks and fucking scuffles from unpacking a bowl. It's it's got chewed up laces. Fucking maybe the rims all scuffled. It smells like fucking weed majority of the time. You love the middle fucking pocket because it's got all your Sesh essentials that you can just kind of put on. You got to put on your slides or your fluffy slippers. Fucking Bryce in the cold. Yeah, no. You're gonna get all together, like, and you're just gonna want to think the perfect blanket makes it. Like, I don't care. You gotta have just a little throw over you, get all comfy. Like, we want that, like, warming up against the campfire, like the fireplace kind of feel. I want that, but you just like have good puff pass and just kind of feel cool and zen. Play some music in the background, like kind of just make a space that is yours that like nobody can take from you. You know, we're gonna enhance all of our senses, and of course, don't forget auditory experiences, whether it is culture, whether it's creating your favorite playlists for those like chill tones, like I was saying, crackling sounds of a virtual fireplace, because that's like the vibe that we're going for here. And then general hums of like nature sounds, or like, you know, that background music that can transform you into like this zenful tranquility world, or put you in a different mindset, just to be relaxed. The goal is to kind of relax, let the weight of the world fall off your shoulder for a good 20 minutes that this high lasts, really, sometimes, and kind of be one in tune and present with you, your mind, and your body. Because that's one of the main reasons why most of us believe in the loving and healing properties of cannabis, you know, for those reasons. And of course, aesthetically pleasing manners. So consider incorporating elements that are visual pleasing to you, whether it's artwork that resonates with your mood, plants that bring a touch of nature indoors, or even your favorite cozy lounge chair that adds your personal touch to your cannabis haven, because that is what we're creating. The safe, experimental place for those indoor sessions. You know, you've got your little table, and everyone's got that little side table that you have. Okay, and it's got your rolling tray, it's got all your papers, it's got your flour, concentrate, you know, your wax, whatever, if it's your bong, or, you know, you're rolling up, you know, it's that's part. I don't know, you guys got to get yourself ready. Like, there are times where I'm like, I don't want to pack bowl. Like, I want to sit and get myself into a different mindset. I don't know if you when I roll blunt, is a different mindset when I roll a blunt. Like, it is, because I'm preparing and I'm taking the time. I feel like I'm connecting more with the plant, in that regard. So, like, the whole point is to have this like ambiance feel, this calm, safe space for you to partake. That the goal is to, you know, because cannabis isn't just for the individual. It's always brought different walks of life together, and an understanding of like, this plant brought us all together. Other than that, we all wouldn't be in the same room with each other, or our lives would not cross paths in any other way. Or like the people that we thought would never touch cannabis are like really deep and hard into the industry, which is pretty badass if you say so myself. So we're just creating the safe, loving space. So experiment it, mix and match until you find a combination that speaks to you and your personality and your senses. Um, the goal is to create a sanctuary that is not only enhanced your cannabis experience, but becomes that safe haven to rewind, uncharge, and find creativity and inspiration again. So that's really what I wanted to kind of get you guys to understand, that like bringing your sesh indoors does not have to be this weird like thing. Most of us do smoke. Most of us have that safe environment, that we've created in our rooms, in our homes. That's that fucking after dinner walk. Like, you know what I mean? That mom sesh at like 2 o'clock in the morning because you're, you know, can't sleep and you're overstimulated still. Like that. That sneak away of those two little hits off your pen, the bathroom for like, I get it. I've been there. But with cannabis, it allows you to really unwind, recharge, and find yourself again. Truly find yourself. So don't forget to mix and match. And share your cozy creations with us using the hashtag Sesh podcast on social media, because we can't wait to see all those cute little crafty havens that you guys create. Bring us part of your sesh. Let us know like what you want to see more of here on the podcast. And I just want you guys to stay cozy, stay elevated, and keep building those wonderful cannabis spaces, because it is what we truly, truly, truly need. So, as we wind down on a cozy session, I want to invite all of you. Hello. And that concludes today's episode of the Sesh podcast. We hope you're feeling inspired to create your own haven of coziness and cannabis bliss. Oh, whether you're flying solo or sharing the experience with friends, may your indoor sessions be full of warmth, laughter, and a touch of elevation. This is your host, Kat. Don't forget to stay well lit. And thank you for letting us join you this morning in this wonderful wake and bake. Until next time, love you guys.